Because Foxy T is your bestie, and because Foxy T is the bestie. Use caution when you sit me, bitch. I don't know why I couldn't. I feel like I'm dehydrated, so I don't know what. So y'all, hey, I'm basically making this quick live, real quick, just to inform the people of the people who may not have had anything like abusive or traumatic happen to them, right? Um, I'ma help y'all. Like I'm gonna give y'all a little tip so you won't um become the abuser accomplice in some type of way, like without even knowing it. And this is the reason why I'm saying this, because I know the intentions are not to trigger the people. You're not meaning to do that. Like you're unaware, and I know you're unaware because you just it's a foreign topic maybe to you. So of course something foreign to you will you won't know all the rules or whatever. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to tell you what not to do so you won't trigger these people. Because the reason why I say this is because when you trigger a person, a victim of sexual abuse or rape or whatever, um, you kind of, I don't know, you're not meaning to do it, but you kind of reopen that wound that you didn't even create in the first place. Like you ain't do it, it's not your fault. It's not at all. That's the first thing. You have to understand it's not your fault. If you trigger a person, please understand if they go the fuck off on you, just understand it's not personal. Like I hope that you don't take it personally, but in the sense of take it as a learning tool, like a learning opportunity. You get what I'm saying? Because it's no book on this. Like nobody is saying, everybody is saying how to heal from it, how to get over it, how to work through it, how to remain calm. You hear what I'm saying when you're being triggered, but we're not educating the people around us that's just triggering the fuck out of us. Like they're being insensitive, and I don't think that they realize that they are. So it's like we need less insensitive people. Just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean that it can't or can't happen to somebody you love. And you have to respect what they went through. You get what I'm saying? You have to honestly respect the trauma that they went through and respect the fact that they're trying to overcome it every day, every second of the day. Like I really try to forget it. Like I try to act like this shit didn't happen. And it's hard to like really act like the shit ain't happen when it happens multiple times by different people. And then you looking like you got a target on your back, or you're wanting like you're attracting it, or you got a sign saying, yeah, rate me. Like or yeah, I want it. Like and knowing damn well that's not how you feel. You get what I'm saying? Like, so what I would like to say is for the people that have not had nothing done to them, and it didn't happen to you, I'm not saying you have to like really personally like disown that abuser, disown that person. I'm not saying that they didn't do shit to you. You get what I'm saying? But what you could do is respect the victim a little bit enough where you just won't put them nowhere near that person. Like, don't make them suffer any more than they need to by putting them around that person. That's why I really don't like when I don't like going to court about it, because it's like you're making me go right in front of this motherfucker again, like having to see this motherfucker. I really want to hurt him. Fuck what y'all want to do to him. I really want to do something. You get what I'm saying? And then have the motherfucker lie in your face. That will hurt even fucking more. Like, I don't know if y'all know, like, that shit hurts so bad. Because it's like, your word against this is like, what the fuck can you do? Because the shit happened to you. And it's like, well, damn, I want to forget it too. Or I want to act like it don't happen too. You can't just lie and say it ain't happen and think that I could just go along with that or whatever. I can't. You get what I'm saying? And still be sane. See, the thing is that I feel like people that haven't had anything done to them, they expect the victims to be stronger than what the fuck they are. Like, how much do you think that they could take? Like, how much should I take? Like, how much should I be able to handle and take and without spasm, without really being in the psych ward, or really or really having to like be really mentally ill and take medicine like he claimed I was. Like he used that and told people that I was like mentally unstable, and I take medicine. He used that as an excuse to say why he don't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, just basically try to give people, put a certain image of me in their head. And I even said to him, when I said I don't know why the family like seem like I'm fucking crazy. Like, I don't even know where they get that from. I get like I be going the fuck off sometimes, so I can understand that. But I'm not thinking that they really thinking I'm crazy. I'm thinking that they thinking like, don't you know how you just call like, yeah, that's the crazy person, and I like in our family, because 9 times 10 they gonna go the fuck off. They now gonna play with you. You get what I'm saying? Not real life, mental patient, psych ward uh type of crazy though. Like, and even if I was, I feel like that if you believe that in your soul, then you taking advantage of me at that state. If you think that's what it is, you're overly like you're even more a fucked up individual, because you believe that this person can mentally, you know, be decisive or handle situations, or this person can mentally make decisions, correct decisions for themselves, or the best decisions for themselves, and you going to try your best to manipulate this person the whole time, like, and groom this person. Like, come on, like that's outrageously like going above and beyond just taking something from somebody. It's like you made that shit a lifestyle. So the thing is that I want to say to the people that didn't happen to, seeing a picture of the person can trigger you. It can make you relapse. It can make you go all the way back to when how I felt when it happened. And I know the people don't mean to do it, but it's like you can't. I mean, I get it, y'all family, because a lot of times this is like for the people that get molested by their family, because it's like you can't really get away from your family. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, either you gotta be not invited and you gotta stay away, or they gonna try to put you with that person. You get what I'm saying? And again, like I said, I'm not saying like don't uh invite the abuser and stuff. Like, don't, you know, however you act towards the abuser. Like, I'm not saying like that, like, because you're not talking to him, but yet you put me in a group chat with him, defeats the purpose of you not talking to him. Because it's like, you might as well like go ahead and tell him with the information, tell him what you gotta tell him, but just leave me out of the group chat. Like, don't put me in there, because I don't want to have to see that he's breathing. I don't want to see that he's saying anything, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I was ready to say in the group chat, like, don't put me in here with this rapist. Like, why did you put me in here with my rapist? It's sensitive to me. It's like you don't give a fuck about how it would make me feel. Um, if I'm going to end up being sane enough to handle it or not. Like, you ain't give a fuck. I could have relapsed and just went to the point where I did some outrageous stuff and was out this nigga motherfucker job and burn his shit up. And then next thing you know, I gotta go to fucking jail. Or next thing you know, next thing you know, I'm in. Yeah, or next, I hope I don't get copyright by that fucking music that just came by, because my last one did the same thing. Anyway, uh, yeah, or like Dang, I forgot what I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. What's my chain of thought? Like, okay, you just can't expect me to like some moments I could be probably be able to handle certain shit, and then at some moments I might just fucking relapse. Like I'm not even gonna lie, and I might go back to the point where, like I said, I might wanna do something to him, blow up his shop, something like that, whatever. Then I'll end up on Murder Inc. You know, be more Murder Inc. Whatever, and then people will be looking at it like, damn, like she hurt her brother, like in the story will not be told right. The story will just be like, oh, she had bipolar depression, so it was you know, because she got bipolar depression, PTSD, um damn nigga, you really was fucking close to my motherfucking car, bitch. About to had to go chase that bitch down. They wild. Anyway, um, um, so anything could be a trigger. You get what I'm saying? Anything could be a trigger. And some days you might be good, some days you might not. And that's what I'm saying. Is I like that's the things that I had to deal with. Is like I can't even really retaliate because if I do something to him, the story's not gonna be told correctly. It's gonna be like they gonna be more focused on my mental issues and trying to use that as an excuse instead of realizing that my mental issues, my emotional issues, come from the traumatic that I've been through. You get what I'm saying? And if that shit didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be like that. Like I wouldn't even have those issues. Like they forget that. They just want to be like, oh, she crazy, she whatever like that. The story would not have been told correctly at all. And I would have just had to eat that. Like you get what I'm saying? Some people just don't understand that um you can get to a point where you feel like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm willing to take that charge and go ahead and look crazy to other people and give them what they claiming I am. You know, what I'm claiming I am and give them that crazy shit. Like you call me crazy, I'm gonna show you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, don't you know when a person will call you a bitch and you ain't even acting like a bitch at the time? And then you be like, nigga, I really could be acting like a bitch. Like, oh, you want to see a bitch? I show you a bitch. Like I show you what a bitch look like since clearly you don't fucking know. And that's how I feel like I'm gonna show you what a real mental patient looks like since you clearly don't fucking know. You get what I'm saying? It's just that you have to differentiate um a mental patient from a person that shit happened to, a victim. Like a lot of people out here that shit didn't happen to, or whatever the case may be like really encouraging the victims to stay quiet to keep the abuser comfortable and able to keep doing what he's doing and not feel bad about what the fuck he did. Like while it's eating the fucking victim up every day and it's not, that person's not getting no help. Like I'm not really getting no help for this. I feel like I'm gonna have to see more than one motherfucking therapist. Now I feel like I am gonna have to take medicine because I wanna forget it. And a person with good memory or good, it's hard for them to not remember something traumatic. Like like my stepfather is dead and gone, God rest his soul. But he did what he did, and I cannot forget it. That ain't stop me, like from feeling the hurt. Like him being underground didn't stop the hurt. So when it comes to that, understand. Just be a little bit more sensitive to the people, the victims, okay? Because it could very much well be you, and you don't want to be insensitive to the person and make the issue worse. Thank you.